Morning. Oh, trying something new today. I'm going to try drop shotting. Never done drop shotting before. I was going to go to where I went, the stretch canal, whatever it was, whatever canal it was, the other week. But the weather looks very moody. And I've also had a bit of a hard day work yesterday, so I'm aching. So I thought I'd just stay as close to home as I can, just in case I have to bug out. But no, yeah, I thought, well, I haven't tried yet. We'll have a go at that. See if there's any improvement on this. There's a cormorant. On this stretch. Only going to stop for like bridges and structure this time. Not going to get caught up. Well, literally not going to get caught up in any brambles, hopefully. There's a couple of different rigs I want to try because the wind started to pick up. I'm just going to go straight to the braid with the weight and then just have a little tail coming off the braid to the hook and the lure. I know it's not how you normally do it. I'm going to try that first because I think that'll be the quickest one to just set up before the wind picks up. And then if I don't get any luck with that, I'll do a traditional one. I've got some fluoro with me to just go straight fluoro, hook, weight, whereas I'm doing braid, little tail of fluoro off that, weight at the end of the braid, hook at the end of the fluoro. I mean, I'm talking like I know what I'm on about. I really don't. I've just looked at several things. I haven't got any ketchup on my Plop Shotter. No, I've just had a Greg's. Okay, so this is my first time actually doing this, and I've kind of chucked it together, but I've got my braid there. And I've got this very little fluoro tail coming off with my little lure, my hook. And I've got my weight at the end of the braid there. Now I know it's supposed to be all fluoro, but it was just getting too fiddly to do it that way. Or, well, I assumed it was going to be too fiddly. So I've got a little loop there that I've just tied my fluoro into off the braid. And then, you know, if it doesn't work, I'll just do it like I should have done in the first place. Okay. Attitude-wise today, I haven't had my first cast yet. And even though the rig isn't how other people do it, I'm a bit of a maverick, let's say, or just done it wrong. I reckon I'm going to I'm getting something on the first cast today. I think it's getting silly now, isn't it? So here we go. Just confidence. Confidence breeds confidence. Okay, maybe not the first cast then, but on the second cast I actually got a bite, but I just wasn't ready at all. I didn't realise. I thought it was my lure, and it wasn't. It was a little perch, but he's come off. But second cast, that's good for me. I've only just started. I think we could be onto a winner here. Or if I just cursed it. Works. That's a PB perch for me. That's the best perch I've ever got. I've had about 5 casts. This is why I should have done this months ago. Oh, this is brilliant. Just doing drop shot now. That's it. That's me for life. Oh man, brilliant! Like straight away. Been fishing half hour. Not even that. Yes. Well, I think I scared everything off down there. Oh, this is brilliant. I can't believe it. I think that was 10 minutes in. Like I did spend quite a while fiddling around getting set up. And I've had like 2 nibbles and then a bite at a PB perch. I think this rod it still isn't light enough though. It's not. I'm not getting the sense unless I don't know, maybe this is the way I've got it set up or the braid I've got on there or something. Like when I can see that someone's had it, they're brilliant, but I can't get the feel. Maybe I need an ultralight rod or something. But yeah, I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to continue with the theme. I'm just going to stop at bridges and bits of structure and that. Unless there's I think there's a big bush here. There's a big overhang here. I might have a little go here. But yeah, I'm struggling to actually sense the bites on the rod. But we'll see. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm being ignorant. In fact, I changed my mind. There's so much rubbish on this bit. It's vile. It's like the whole of the bank's just covered in like plastic bags and crap. There was a Just Eat like biker box. Someone just lost his rag and chucked someone's dinner in the cut. Hopefully it's a bit nicer down here. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. Managed to get caught on a branch. My lure flew back though, which is nice. So it didn't do. I've lost my one of my weights. I don't know how that's come off, to be honest. So I don't know. It must have snapped at my little hoop. Luckily, I'm at KFC, so I'm going to borrow their bench and do my rig again. Perfect. Okay, that wasn't fun. Tying all that back on in this wind. I persevered though. I nearly thought, I'll just chuck a lure on, just go normal for a bit until the wind was like, no. You had your PB, carry on with what you were doing. Just don't chuck it in a fucking edge again. So right, back to it. That was really annoying. And it's a little bit longer now than I wanted it to be, but I give up. That area's just annoyed me. Even though it's completely my fault though. Snapped up and then had to tie a tiny rig on in a McDonald's car park in the wind. I then realised that I'd tied my little like fluoro leader. It was more or less exactly like the same length as the weight, so it's not doing what it was supposed to do, so I had to retie it again. So now I've decided to do the grown-up thing, have a huff and storm off from where I was. So I'm gonna have to walk to this bridge, and then it's all very leafy as well. Can't see anything because I can't feel on this rod. I think I am going to buy myself I mean, if today goes well, or better, I mean, it's already better than any of my other fishing videos so far. But yeah, I might have to treat myself to a nice little ultralight rod, because I can't seem to, unless I put a bigger weight on the end. I don't have any bigger weights on me though, I don't think. I only bought these like 3 gram things. That was an oversight. But yeah, carry on up here, get out a bit, get away from the smell of fried chicken and traffic, and just enjoy myself. Now, I don't know what I've done differently since I've tied this back on. And I always knew it would probably be an issue of it winding round the braid, like the fluoro winding round the braid. Which, thinking about it now, is probably why people just do it straight into do it all in one assembly, and then it's all just straight, not getting twisted round. But it was working fine earlier, and then since I've redone it, every time I pull it out, it's gone round itself about 18 times. So I think next time we have an accident, toddler, I'll go for the more traditional setter. I think I was overcome with confidence after my perch earlier. Thought, yeah, just developed a new technique. Maybe it was a bit of a fluke, but we'll see. Ploughing on. I don't even know what the time is now. I don't feel like I've done much fishing since like the first 10-15 minutes of actually fishing. It's been a lot of fiddling. But at least there's a fish on the camera, so I don't care anymore. I was just about to give up. Well, we got another one. I got a bit worried then. He like swallowed the whole thing basically. The hook was so deep. So I decided I'll put it back in the water to rest it before I give it another go. Luckily I managed to get it out without, there was no blood or anything, so he wasn't hurt. And then I've rested him again. And he swam off quite nice, so I think he was okay. I think that's why I'm going to take this little leader off. If I do a fluoro with the hook straight in it, they won't be able to swallow him that much. I mean, I didn't think it would swallow it anyway because I had quite a lot of big hooks on, but lessons learned. And to be fair, the rig's a right mess now anyway, so I'm going to cut that off and then we're just going to go traditional. We'll leave the new method, but at least we've got 2 perch. Oh, I'm glad we managed to get him unhooked. I hate it when they swallow them that much. It's not nice. But anyway, 2 perch. So bearing in mind I tie knots for a living, like it's quite a big part of my job. Tying that on has taken me about 25 minutes. Very fiddly. But I think we're better off doing it the traditional way. As after like that perch nearly swallowed the whole hook. I think if the hook's just on straight up to it like you would do, well, like I should have done in the first place without trying to be clever, I think it'd help stopping them actually like swallowing the whole thing. He was alright though, he's off. He swam off like a right trooper. So anyway, I'm tied on, so we're going to try some traditional drop shotting. Just while we're at this lock, and then I'm going to walk a bit further down there to the next bridge. I've got about 2 hours left in me, I think. I'm going to go for a pint, and then I'm going to go home. But anyway, it's already the best. We've already got 2. It's brilliant. So yes, I know I go on about it. It's Birmingham, it's canal, you're in a city, people are going to, there's going to be rubbish, it's fine. I mean, some put a whole sofa in there. Ow, why? Absolute wrong-uns. Said that there might be a fish there. Okay, maybe fish don't like sofas. And that's the hat trick. Right at the end as well, just outside the pub, literally outside the pub. Oh, does that count? He did come off. I mean, I netted him. He did come off because I was fiddling around with my net yet again. It counts. It counts. I mean, he got on once and then come off and then got on again and then just about managed to get him in the net as he came off. I think that might be it then. Should we leave it at the hat trick? As I'm at the boozer, only seems fair. Oh, like three in a day. Might not be much to you. That's a lot to me. Some chickens over there. I think I'm a bit early for the pub to open as well, so can have a look at these chickens. Not good luck though, is it? Being the first one waiting outside of the boozer on a Wednesday. 2 minutes to midday. First day off, isn't it? There we go then. Three perch. Like, I'm astounded. It's nice to just have, I mean, I've lost count how many blank videos we've got, but at least now there's at least 2 videos that contain fish. But that was, obviously I think, I need to do it a bit more. I've never done it, never done drop shotting before. I think this stretch of canal is probably not the best for it. Because I was just thinking, I've just left the pub because I think it's going to start raining soon, so I want to start heading back. So I had, first one was at the end of a bridge. The second one was at the end of a lock, and the third one was like under a canoe or whatever it was, catamaran style canoe. They were all under stuff, but there's only about 2 locks on it. There's loads of bridges, but they all tend to be a bit near anyway. And there's only about 2 locks, so maybe next time I go drop shotting, I'll go somewhere with more, like somewhere I can hang round a bit more, with several blobs of it, rather than having to. I think a lot of the time when I was coming, just walking, I was basically just lure fishing for most of it because there wasn't anything there, if you know what I mean. Didn't want to just walk, but no, really enjoyed it, and it's worked. Like, I mean, I know everyone's like, it's always there, isn't it? I've never tried it. But yeah, definitely will again. It's a bit fiddly to set up. Maybe I should pre-tie some rigs and stuff. I do have a little wallet, but just didn't do it. So pre-tie some rigs, and then yeah, 100% I'll give that another go. That was really good fun. Don't know what to do now. It's been a bit of a. I've been out for like 4 hours, but today the day's flown by. I need to get back and get some food though, I'm hungry. So it's another new thing tried, and I enjoyed it. Perfect. Anyway, see you later.